I like this. I look like I feel, don't I? Taking my coffee. It's too famous. I'm not goggling it down. It's not the best. It's coffee. You're gonna have to do. Definitely gonna have to do. Um, I want to start by saying good morning. I hope everybody having a great morning. Today is Wednesday, hump day. I am. I guess I'm not having a day, but I'm having a day. I don't know, make it make sense, but I'm trying to. I I woke up in good spirits. I really did, but it just felt like the day is off already. Hey Miss D, hey Miss Connie, hi. How y'all doing? It's just like the day is just like it's just like it's an off day for me, y'all. Feel off. It feel off. It feel off. It feel off. It definitely feel off today. I feel off. Of course, I'm going to definitely make sure I have a great day because guess what? I woke up, so I'm definitely going to have a great day. I woke up. Hey, Penny. Hey, Williams. And, I don't know. She said, drinking my coffee. Look, I got my coffee, y'all. It's not. I have 3 creams in it. I tried the black coffee. I couldn't do it. So I just put 3 creams in it, but I filtered it up. And it don't taste like I have nothing in it, but it tastes better than black. So I have to trying to wean myself to drink black coffee. And I'm not drinking like I normally because I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm just gotta take a. My sister doing okay. We did not go nowhere yesterday. I ain't messing with my sister no more. I'm leaving Tony. I'm leaving Sophie alone. I ain't messing with her no more. I'm not messing with her no more, y'all. She tell me she want to go somewhere. I don't believe her. I'm gonna make her come to my house. I'm not even gonna waste my time with her. Oh, you haven't seen us in a while. I ain't so I'm not gonna say I don't know if I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I can't even say how it tastes. Like because it's I don't know. But I'm not messing with my sister no more. I told her I said okay. Let me start by saying that we didn't go nowhere. But I ain't messing with her. I did go somewhere. I ain't messing with my sister. I'm not. She called me, tell me she want to go somewhere else with me. It's enough. It's a no for me. I'm not even gonna get my mind set up to say, hey, I'm coming to get you or anything. Cause Tanya let me down every time. Very disappointed. No, she did not. I'm getting ready to. Well, make your coffee. Go ahead, girl. So listen to this. Tony didn't show up. So I went to the store by myself yesterday. Didn't take Marcus. Marcus in his own little one. He didn't want to go. Left him. He was at the gas station. I said, okay, you sure? He said, yeah, okay. I went to the store. Went to the store. Went to Shoppers. Went to the Shoppers on Silver Hill Road. Y'all, it was a terrific accident. When I say it was, oh God, I pray everybody make it who was in the accident. Anybody. I'm in Shoppers. I'm start picking up stuff. This one lady. I don't know what it is about me. I guess I'm a talker. I'm that person that you could talk to. And I was over there debating about these states because they ain't had no bones, and I know I can go somewhere else and get it. So she was like, huh? I said, oh no, man, I'm not talking to you. I am truly sorry. I said, I'm talking to myself. I just ain't answer myself. And we started laughing. Do you know me and this lady walked the whole entire store talking, picking up groceries. When I turned around, look, I had food in my car. I did not want. When I say the lady told me her name, y'all, I could not think of her name. I couldn't think of her name right now, but she was so sweet. She kept telling me she don't have no kids, ain't nobody but her, and everything she picked. She got these little spare ribs, little tiny spare ribs. I got for $5. She was like, "Come over here." So we went over there. I went over there with her, and I'm steady talking to her, y'all. When I say the conversation was like, and I think I spent more time in the store than I spent. I ain't going in for no spare ribs. I went in for 3 things. I came out with 3 things of spare ribs. The little spare ribs, little like this, about pop like this. They were like $5.35, $5.59, $5.63. I got 3 of them. I got 3 packs. Then I come in there for that. I went pick barbecue sauce. Next thing you know, I got me some liver. Lady said, "Oh no, don't get that liver. Calf liver the best." She seen my live in my car. Come on, let's go back and get some little mouth. She went down on the other side. She came back to get me, y'all. She came back to get me. And I went back with her and we steady talking. Y'all, oh my God. Okay, so we in there getting the calf liver. Now I go down another aisle. She down there. Next thing I know, we walking down aisle to aisle together. Like we ain't known each other forever. Talking about everything. Talking about the food, the prices, turkey wings, bacon. This lady had me talk. We talk. She going to the she talked about the market. She was like, you need to go to the market. I said, I go to the one, up on Marble. She said, that's not the best one. She was like, go to the one in Low. I said, oh, I'm going Thursday or Friday. She said, I'm going Thursday. Maybe I'll see you there Thursday. Let me remind you, I just met this lady, y'all. Just met her. And she said, maybe I can see you Thursday. What time? I said, well, I'm an early morning person. She said, girl, I ain't getting there until about 10 o'clock. I said, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock late. She said, why don't you wait till 10 o'clock so I can see you at 10 o'clock? I said, I don't know. It all depends. So I was just like, when I say you would think me and this lady know each other forever, you would think so. Because we was talking it up, going down aisles. She telling me what's good, what's not good. We talking about the Amish market, what to get from the Amish market, what not to go to the Amish market. Don't go back to that Amish market, the best one over there. It's just like we was old friends, okay? It was just like we was old friends. And I was like, what is it about me? Like, because I have noticed I could go in the store by myself. When I come out, I ain't met somebody I had never known before. I had a whole flash conversation. Like I always do. And it don't always be me. It be them. It don't be, no, it be them. It don't always be me. But when I say we walked around the store together like we was old friends, we walked around the store like we was old friends. Okay? When we left, she hugged me. She said, I see you again. I said, okay. Now, let me tell you this. After I get out the line, the cashier up there, the cash lady who's there at the head of the line where you do your self-cash out, she came come up to me. She said, you be careful, okay? She said, watch your surroundings. That's exactly what the lady told me, y'all. She scared me because of all the people in the line. She was standing at the cash register, at the little thing when people doing checkout and you got to watch her. And she just started walking up to me and came over to me and it was like, you be careful now. Here, you watch your surroundings while you out here in that street. When I go outside, it's a full-fledged accident up there on Silver Hill Road. And when I say it was a bad accident, it was a bad accident because the car was flipped over side on top in front of the Walgreens. It was just terrible. I see this lady every time I come there, but she always me. But for some reason yesterday, she told me to watch my surroundings. Why do they scare me to death? I said, oh my God. And that's what she got me watching everything. But when I say, I don't know what it is, they say it's my personality. I'm inviting. Thank you so much. But when I say it was a nice conversation, it was like I knew her forever. And when she said, I see you Thursday, I said, I probably go there Thursday and probably see this lady. Because guess what? Somewhere, somehow, somebody wants us to meet up. I really think somebody wanted to meet up because it was crazy. It was nice, though. It was nice. It was definitely a nice feeling. It's nice for people. It's nice to have people who feel that they could talk to you. And the lady didn't know me and was telling me all her business. Guess what? I ain't telling y'all, but she was a nice lady. Y'all, I got 3 creams in here. It's bitter. But I'm drinking it because I love my coffee. I'm a coffee person. Now, let me tell you about Sofa too. We didn't wind up going nowhere. So she said, I told her, hey, I'm going to the Amish market. I'm going to the Amish market in Laura. I said, I'm going to go and take that 45-minute hour drive. She said, can I go? I said, no. She said, what you mean no? I said, because you're not going to show up and I don't got time getting my hopes up high thinking you're going to come and you're not going to come. You're going to wind up disappointing me. So no. No, you can't come. Yeah, she was mad. We was on FaceTime. You could see her mouth right there. She looked at me like, did you just tell me no? Yes, I did. Yes, I told her no. No, you can't. You can't go because every time I think you're going somewhere and I get my hopes up, we're going to spend time together, you disappoint me. So guess what? I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna do it. It just is done. So hey, always she'll go with me. She come to my house, and I go out my door. She sitting in my car. That's the only way. Other than that, I'm not making plans for her to do anything with me. I'm not making plans for her to do anything because she disappointed me. Yeah, she's on punishment. I told her no because I really, y'all, in my mind, I was really looking forward to going out with my sister. Y'all, I was sitting here count my change. I was like, okay, me and her gonna hang out. Me and her and Marcus gonna hang out. And I thought Marcus was gonna go too. And I was like, okay, I said we can go out and eat and hang out and talk. It's nothing like talking to your siblings. Yeah, me and Tony talk on the phone every day. Every day. Every day, 3, 4 times a day, me and Tony, we talk on the phone. Like when my mom was alive, it was me and my mother and Tony. We talked on the phone all the time. I talked to my mother more than Tony did, but we talked. So it's like it's nothing like having that face encounter, talking to your loved one, because you can talk even more and you get more out of it. It's different from on the phone. 'Cause when you're on the phone, you talking to everybody around you and all that. And I'm like, I'm here. Talk to me. When you're out, she got to be focused on you because she not watching TV. Because my sister is a TV person. She not watching TV. She not talking to her kids. She focused on us around. So that's what I was looking for yesterday. So I was disappointed. Yes, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. So yeah, she's on punishment. Definitely on punishment. Okay. Y'all, and then my son gonna tell me I'm in the house shopping bring clothes. He told me, Mom, you can't do this. Leave the clothes alone. Last time you started borrowing clothes, last time I started borrowing clothes, I threw my son clothes, a whole box of my son clothes away. I did. I threw a whole box of his clothes away, and it wasn't a little box. But I thought it was trash, and I had Marcus take it out to the trash, and it was too late to go back out there and get it when I realized. He said, Mom, last time you got the moving, you threw all my clothes away. We can't borrow no clothes. He said, Mom, leave the clothes alone. He said, please leave it alone. He said, I prefer for you to wait till the last week and I'm in here with you. I don't want you to throw my clothes away. And I was like, I'm not going to throw you. Mom, please, please. So I did not borrow no clothes. Y'all was so mad. I guess I wanted to borrow clothes so bad. I was just looking at this stuff like, I really need to get this stuff out. But when he said that, and I had to think about it, I did. When I say I threw away a whole box of clothes, my son jeans, jeans. I threw a lot of his clothes away. He kept saying, Mom, I'm missing boxes. And I was like, what you mean you mixing boxes? Kind of found out I threw them away. And I never replaced all his stuff. I replaced some of it, but I never replaced all of it. And he was like, Mom, I don't want to lose no more clothes. He said, when I get to cleaning, I have no regards for nobody else's stuff. And I told him I wasn't gonna bother it's just that his clothes is in the front room. And I said I wasn't gonna bother his clothes. I told him I wasn't gonna bother his clothes, but he said I have no control. He said, Mom, you don't have control. When you say that, you still bother, and I do. I do, Miss Scott. I do. I still bother his clothes. So I told him, he said, Mom, wait till the end of the month. And he said, last weekend in the month, we're gonna do it together. We'll do it together. Is anyone else video freezing? Oh, y'all video freezing, Wayne? I'm sorry. It's not freezing. Y'all know when it freezes, I'll be ready to click, cut it off. I'm sorry if it's freezing. But so, yeah, I ain't borrowing no clothes yet. I really want to. So, when I get home today, I'm going to do a video. And in my video, I'm putting all my shoes up here because I told my son I'm getting ready to shoot. I got like 2 boxes of shoes in my front room. I told him I'm going to put all my shoes on a chair and I'm going to label them. I'm going to label them. When I do the video, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to tell y'all to email me any pair of shoes that you want. Any pair of shoes you want. I got shoes, boots, all types of shoes. Any pair of shoes you want, email me. And it's going to be the first person to email me what they want, I'm going to do. And I want y'all to please include your phone number so I could take a picture of the shoe and make sure it's the correct shoe. Because y'all know my mind, I might read something and be like, what shoe they talking? My mind is not right. But that's what I do. My son gave me the idea. He was like, before you give all your shoes away, see if anybody got people want. He said, Mom, you gave some clothes away, so see if anybody else wants the shoes. And I said, okay. I was just going to go ahead. I had so many shoes I didn't want to go to, but my son told me to label them. He said, label them. He was like, put He said put the boxes there, label them, put one shoe on top and label the boxes. And I said, I'll do that. He said, "Mom, just do it from side to side, and that's how you do it." So I'm gonna work that. I said, I'm gonna do that when I get home. And I'm gonna put that, and when that box will go beside the door. Y'all, I'm just so ready to do stuff. Like I'm ready to I'm not a last minute person. I try to explain it to my son, but I don't think he believe me. I am not a last minute person. I don't like to rush do anything. I'm not a rusher. I'm a doer. I'm not a rusher. I like to do it, get it over and done. I don't want to bob his clothes. I ain't gonna do none of that, but I'm definitely gonna do the shoe thing today. I'm good. I was going to at one time go live and do it, but my son said it's too much stuff to be moving around to be going live trying to do it. Then he said you'll get confused, which is true because y'all know I get confused real easy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my time today, and I'm gonna do that when I get in the house. United States. Where you from? United States of America. Hey, DC Cool Ladies, how are you? And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But then y'all know I wear size 8. All my shoes are size 8. Ain't no shoes, no 9, no 10. 8. 8. I wear 8. I might have a couple of pairs 7.5, but majority of my shoes are 8. Okay? So if you don't wear 8, ain't no need to responding because they are 8s. I have, yeah. And then I have like 2 or 3 pairs of boots are 8s, but they are narrow, and that's why I don't wear them because I really like them, but I don't wear them because they narrow. They narrow, so yeah, I don't really wear it. Yeah, this coffee. It's not bad coffee, but it makes me want to drink it. I'm still drinking it, and it's not bad. How about organize them into stacks, then label your boxes, then pick them boxes on. Oh, label them, then put the boxes on then go live on live for contests not to give away. Okay, I might do that, y'all. But I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but it's a lot of. It's like if I put all the boxes on my ooh, if I put all the boxes on my, I just gotta move stuff around. I might thankful life. I might do that. I might do that. It's just that I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. It's just that I'm trying to hurry up and get stuff out. Like I'm trying to get stuff out my way. I think everything. I can't really. When I was in my other place, it was so huge. I was able to go and put stuff on the side of the wall and just have it there, and it was cool. My this place where I'm at so small, and I don't see me like in my room. By me getting rid of all the clothes and putting I have room in my bedroom. But I need to. I had like let me see 1, 2, 3. I got like 8 boxes in my room. I'ma rebox them. I'ma get brand new boxes and redo them. I said I'm going definitely this weekend. Either this week or next weekend, next Saturday or this Saturday. I'm gonna go get some boxes. Go get some boxes. I'm definitely gonna get some boxes. I don't know what they do. They tell me loud. Yeah. Oh, decide what you want to keep, record it, then upload. Get paid for. Okay, I definitely do. That's what I do then. That's what I do. That's what I do. These people out here, they be. Y'all, I don't be knowing about these people out here, y'all. Honestly, I don't be knowing about these people out here. My glasses need to be clean. I need to drink my coffee. Do y'all know it rained last night? This coffee is black. It really don't have a taste. I told you I got 3 creams in here. I think 3 creams in here. It's not a it don't have a taste to it. Maybe that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it because it don't taste bad. The more I drink on it, I'm getting used to it. It's like aftertaste, like a little tiny bit of taste. It don't taste bad, but it don't taste good. See, y'all, it's still dark. It don't taste bad, but it don't taste good. Yesterday coffee was good because I ain't put that much coffee in it. I used 3 and I ain't put that much coffee in it. So it was almost like a half. So it was like, hey, you had half, it was just enough. This time, ooh, it don't taste bad, but it don't taste, I don't know. I gotta go to the store today. And when I say, when me and the lady had me, I picked the liver up with the lady. I picked the liver. I'm gonna tell you what I picked up. I picked up the liver. I picked up some juice. I got 3 pounds of spare ribs. Y'all, when I say them spare ribs little, I said, OMG, what? I gotta be in the mood for spare ribs. But the fact they were $5, and when they little tiny spare ribs, they look like something you'll give a baby. A baby eat a baby, a 3-year-old eat the spare ribs. Ain't enough for no big person. 3-year-olds eat the spare ribs, be content with it. So I'm like, I lock my door, people be walking. And they told me, and I'm like, Dad, who eat? And my son don't eat ribs unless he's in the mood. He don't eat ribs when he in the mood. And when I told him about some ribs, he said, why you buy ribs? I said, I don't know. I know I had no intention of buying them ribs until that lady got to talking to me about them ribs, okay? And took me over there. She went here and found them for me, brought them back and everything. And I went over there and said, let me go look at some. Yeah, it was, I love the fact that I am a relatable person, somebody you could just start talking to. I like that for me. I like that. Because sometimes people be like, girl, you look so mean. I had a man, I was driving, blew his horn at me, rolled down his window, said, stop looking so evil. And I was like, I'm looking evil. He said, yes. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. He said, you got a pretty smile. I started smiling because I was smiling talking to him. I said, I don't want to look like I'm an evil person or mean person. It's just that I guess I give off that energy. I don't know. But I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to get that type of energy. Yeah, I have, look, y'all, I have all hats on today. It's not cold. It was raining last night. And this morning it was wet outside. Now that's how I know it was raining last night because it was wet outside. Yep, it was raining last night because it was wet outside. It's 80 y'all in here. It's 27 thumbs up. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yesterday I put my I had some, I guess they tips. I had some beef tips that I had bought. And I told you I was cleaning. Shoppers on Silver Hill Road. Shoppers on Silver. They ain't had no water. They didn't have no water. Y'all, they didn't have no water in the store. Guess I was kind of mad. That's what I got to go get today, some water. They didn't have no water. I said when I got home, I got like 10 bottles of water left. And I was like, what? They don't have that boy running for the bus, y'all. Please, y'all, wait for me. They ain't had no water. Shoppers on Silver Hill Road had them on sale. But they was a little, there was a little tiny pie. Little tiny pie. I was going to say something. I don't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, I took the last 3 packs, so they might put some more up today. They didn't really have too much meat. It's like, it ain't snowing no more, but Shoppers wasn't stocked like it normally be. Let me say that. And it was good. They had good dates on it, too. Let me let you know, the ribs had good dates on it. But Shoppers wasn't stocked like it normally be. Like, they was stocked up on hamburger meat and turkey meat. I ain't want none of that because I'm trying, not the one in Forestville, the one further down by, I'm going to the one in Forestville today to get some water. Because see if they got some water. I didn't go in there. But the one over there by Fridays, that one, that's Shoppers. I don't like, I'm going to tell y'all something. The one on Forestville, I don't like going there because my son's father, wife or ex-wife worked there. And every time she see me, she come to me and talk to me and hold a whole conversation. I don't know this lady. First, she was stalking me on Facebook. And when I first met her, I thought she was a TT squad. Then she told me, no, I'm Tony. She said, I'm Tony's wife. And I was like, Tony who? I don't know no Tony. And then when she said, your son father, I was like, oh, okay. I said, oh, hi, how you doing? That was it. And every time I go to these Shoppers, this lady bother me. And last time I went there, she told me I would love to meet my stepson, which is Tyreek, y'all. And I gotta tell y'all about this, y'all. And this happened many, many years ago. I think she been working about 4 or 5. I met her like 4 or 5 years ago. But every time I go in here, this lady make it a point to find me. She'll come stand, get in line with me and talk to me about this man. Last time I told her, she was like, "Oh, we getting a divorce." I was like, "Ma'am," I said, "Oh," and I'm gonna tell you, I said, knowing me, I probably didn't say it. I probably said it to me. And I was like, "Man," I said, "I mean, no harm. I care less what's going on in your life and with him. Please stop coming up to me, talking to me about this man. I have no interest in him." That's exactly what I told her. And I walked off. Let me remind you, I thanked her, but I was in checkout. I was in the self-checkout, so I was like, good. I didn't get in her line. She was the only line open. Early in the morning, she was the only line open. I went to the self-checkout because I ain't going to deal with it, and I had a lot of stuff. Why does lady come over here and talk? No matter what line I go to, this lady comes and talks to me. I called them up and said, "Please tell your wife or wherever she is, stop conversating with me." She used to be on my Facebook, inbox me and everything. And I'm like, why? This lady keep bothering me. And I told my girlfriends, I said, I try not to be rude. But I have nothing to say to you. And I'm like, what am I supposed to say to you? When I told Tyreek, I said, "Tyreek, I met your father's wife and she wanted to meet you." He said, "For what?" She said she wanted to meet her stepson, and I think Tyreek was like 17, 18 at the time. Tyreek said, might have been a little young. He said, "I don't want to meet her." And I was like, "But that is your father's, wife. That is your stepmother." I'm telling him, I said, "That is your stepmother." Because I have no problem with my son meeting her if he wanted to meet her. I have no problem with it. Tyreek said, "I don't deal with my father. Why would I deal with her?" And I just left it alone. Left it alone. But when I say every time this lady see me, she telling me all her business. People behind me looking at me. I'm looking at her like, why do I have to get in this line? And the only time I wind up in her line is the self-checkout is closed. And she the only line. And when I be mad, y'all, I don't like going to that Forestville shoppers because of her. And I hate the fact that I have to go there today. But I do know she get off at 3 o'clock. So time I get there, hopefully she be gone. I do know she worked the morning shift. She's always there early in the morning. Y'all know I'm an early morning person, shopper. Like shoppers open at 6:30, I'm there at 7. So I'm always, early in the morning. I got to go there today, get water because they didn't have nothing to Sylvia Road. I don't want to see her. Only thing she say, "Hi, how you doing?" That's it. She trying to compare. That's what it is? For what? For what? I am going to say that when she speak, I always say, "Hi, how you doing?" I keep moving. She don't do that. "Hey, Ted, can I ask you?" And I be like, "How this bitch know my name?" Y'all, I be like, "How this bitch know?" And I ain't gonna lie, I be like, "How this bitch know my name?" I don't know what she want to compare notes for. But when I call him and tell him I seen your wife, and I be telling him, "Can you tell her leave me alone?" He be like, "That ain't my wife no more." I said, "I don't care what she is, but tell her leave me alone." And I said, I be trying to be nice to her. I don't try to disrespect her. She keep asking about my son. My son one day with her. I have no problem with Tyreek dealing with her at all. That is his father's wife. I had no problem. But your father never did nothing. His father never did nothing for you. So why he wanted, when she found out Tyreek was graduating, he need anything for his graduation? I said, no, he good. He need any money? I said, sure, if you want to give him some money, go ahead and give him some money. Sure. She tried to help me out with his graduation. Because I kept telling the lady, no, we ain't need no help. But she kept, I said, sure. Sure. She said, well, come past my house. I ain't go past that lady. Go past your house for what? My son was good. His godmother took care of him. I can say one thing about his godmother. Me and his godmother don't speak no more. We're not friends. But when it comes to Tyreek, she takes very good care of her godson. She make it known that's her godson. He can get what he wants from her if she has it. For real, I never even thought about but my whole thing is, I don't call Tyreek father for nothing. I don't call him. When Tyreek graduated, I called him, told him he graduated. He didn't come. His brother came. I called Tyreek, and Tyreek was mad. Tyreek said, and I'm going to tell you, and he always say, I put stuff in my son's hand. I tell him, no, my son remember things. No, my son remember things. Like that. And he always told Tyreek, I invite your father to your graduation. I invite your father this and that. He said, Mom, why would you do that? I said, because that is your father. Like that, right? And Tyreek always say, no, Mom, you're my dad. He tell me real quick, Mom, you're my dad and my mom. He said, Mom, you're everything. You do everything. I don't consider him, because on Father Days, I get a gift. Mother's Day, I get a gift. He said, because I took care of him. She having a good time, y'all. She having a good time. She was dancing. Or he here tell me real quick, Mom, you took good care of me. You took care of me. He didn't do nothing for me. Yeah, I got child support, but it wasn't nothing really for real. It wasn't enough to help. And I gave it to Tyreek every, month. That's what I every 2 weeks I gave it to him. But that's what I did. She was dancing at first, y'all. But yeah, that's what I do. Thank you, Yolanda. If I'm saying it right, Yolanda. I hope I'm saying it right. Yolanda. Am I saying it right? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, and that's what my son always tell me. He said, you my mom and dad. And I always tell him, how can I say this? I always wanted Tyreek to have a relationship with his father. I really did. But it was his father who didn't want a relationship with him. And I'm saying that because you tell your child you're gonna do something, you don't do it. A child remember everything. You tell the child you're gonna come pick him up and you don't show up. A child remember everything. The last time Tyreek was with his father, Tyreek was 5 years old. That's the last. No, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 years old. Last time Tyreek spent time with his father, Tyreek was 5, 6 years old, and his father had another girlfriend. Girlfriend was love. I loved his girlfriend. Me and her was like this. When Tyreek found his father last girl, we was like this. She could call me up, tell me anything. She did security. Like that, right? When I say she was nice, she was nice. She said, Tyreek, come on my house anytime. I have to take Tyreek over there. Tyreek actually been on her house probably 4 or 5 times. The last time Tyreek was over there, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Her brother, his girlfriend brother, and Tyreek's father was fighting. Why he leave my son? Why he leave my son? He was fighting, left my son. Tyreek called me crying. Because Tyreek had a phone since he was 5. Tyreek called me crying, man. We talking about Till ball, I balled over there. Got there, the police was there and everything. Tyreek father was nowhere to be found. I said, what? Never got my son again. A bit boring. Well, Dave, you don't like it, you can just leave the chat, baby. We not forcing nobody to stay here who don't want to be here, and I can do better than that. I can remove you. Anyway, yeah. So Tyreek never went back over there. Now Tyreek, as he got older, I think Tyreek was 11, 12 years old. He was with his godmother. They was walking on Martin King Highway. They was driving down Martin King Highway. It's a barbershop there. She said she stopped. I'm just going by what she told me. She said she stopped the car because she seen Tyreek's father. So she started saying, hey, Tony. He didn't know who she was. So she was like, oh, yeah. I guess he pretend like or whatever. And she said, yeah. He said, can I get a ride? He said, yeah. And she said, you're not going to speak to your son? Where my son at? He didn't know who Tyreek looked. He didn't know Tyreek was in the car. She said, Tia, he looked at Tyreek dead in the face, didn't know that was his son. I said, something wrong with her. And my Tyreek asked me, I said, Mom, where you be this man at? I be like, boy. His godmother called me and said, Tia, he didn't even know who Tyreek was. I said, I can believe that. I can believe that. I can believe that. I honestly believe that. And then he'll call me out the blue. I think he called me like 3, 4 months ago. Tyreek won't call me. Tyreek don't call you because you lie to him. Yeah, his father never really been in his life. Tyreek tried, and I honestly, my son tried a lot of times to get him the benefit of the doubt. But I think the last time he lied to him, my son said, forget it, y'all. We went to Forestville Mall. He said, hey, can you take Tyreek and me to the store to get him some shoes? I said, sure. I think I told y'all the story. I took him. Why we get in the store to pay for Tyreek shoes? He put them up on the counter. He ain't had no money to pay for them. Don't want to take accountability for that real man. I know that's right. He didn't have money to pay for the shoes. When I say my son cried, I say, Tyreek, don't worry about it. I'll get your shoes tomorrow. I told him, man, can you please, and it was his only son. I said, can you please hold this until tomorrow? I said, I would definitely be back tomorrow to get his shoes. He took my son all the way to the store and then had no money to pay for his shoes. Got in the line. Told him, I don't know why my car ain't working. I said, dude, if you know you expect the money, you're supposed to, check it before you get there, this and this and that. And I said, don't even worry about it. That's the last time he ever took Tyreek shopping. I went back and got the shoes for Tyreek the next day. Me and Tyreek went back. And I was so upset and mad at what he did. I wanted to get Tyreek two pairs of shoes and then turned around and took him to go get some clothes for now. What's the name of that? Is it True Religion? I think it was True Religion. I think the name of it was True Religion. I might be wrong the name of it. But I think it was True Religion. And ever since then, my son don't like talking to him. I can't say that's his father. He's not his dad. He's his father because he helped me make him. He is his father, even though he don't do nothing for him, but he is his father. But I can't tell Tyree that. Yeah, that's my son's store. True Religion, that's my son's store. That's what my son's shop at. True Religion in another store. But yeah, and it's just like, yeah, but my son, man, it been times supposed to be taking my son to Kings Dominion, had my son sitting there waiting for him. He never showed up, and my son crying. You know, only time I'm gonna honestly say, Tyree side of the family, I'm gonna say his grandmother, Tyree grandmother, God rest her soul, his aunt, God rest her soul. If it wasn't for them two women, when they were alive, they took good care of my son. Took very good care of my son. Very good care. He never went for anything. But his father, man, I can tell you how many times he ain't made my son cry. And my son just like, my son done. And when he come to me, he gonna tell me, only thing I want is money. You turn my son against me. And I tell him all the time, I didn't turn him against him. You turned him against you. Anything. And when he does this to Tyreek, I always try to give a positive attitude and tell Tyreek, that's your father, da da da. Just give him a chance and this and this and that. And every time I talk to Tyreek to give him a chance, he mess up. Tyreek 21 years old. Tyreek, he called his father called him like a month, I think about 3-4 months ago. He called. Tell me I want to talk to Tyreek. Tyreek never called him. I said, you got Tyreek number? Call Tyreek. And I told Tyreek, your father trying to call you. Tyreek wanted me, what you say, mom? I said, your father trying to, for what? He said he don't have his number. He said, mom, he blocked. I said, oh, okay. And I left it like that. I don't get in it. I did all I can do to try to make y'all have a relationship. You didn't want a relationship. And I never wanted child support for Tyreek father. The only thing I told him I wanted him to have a relationship. If you don't gotta pay daycare on this, have a relationship with your son. Man, I think he do order online for True Religion. This is when he was younger. I took him. But he do order his stuff online for True Religion. It's another place he ordered from too. But when he gets sales from True Religion, to me, that don't be sales. When you're still paying $80, $90 for something, that's not a sale. But anyway, he said it is. But anyway, anywho, I agree with your son. Yeah. And sometimes when I think about the things his father do, I pray and I pray that my son be a great father. Because sometimes not having your father in your life, it could be traumatic to some people. And that's probably why my son tells me all the time my son tells me all the time he don't want kids. And he'll tell me if I'm not married, I'm not having kids. If she get pregnant, we have to get married. He always say he don't want to have kids out of wedlock. And I think it has a lot to do with how his father did him. I really do. I really think that has a lot to do with the way his father did him. And honestly, his aunt and his grandmother, his father's side, treated him like gold. He never wanted for anything. I've never been so happy without him in my life. Yeah. Every time Tyreek father come, I don't know why he has his spells when he call. I don't call him for nothing. I got his number in my phone. Something happened to Tyreek. I don't even know if I would call him. God forbid. But I'm just saying, I don't think I would call him. When his father got hit by, I ain't trying to be funny. His father got hit by a bus in a car. The recent one was a car like a year ago. I said about 4 years ago, his father got hit by a bus. Do you know this man had the audacity to call me and tell me he wants Tyreek to come and see him? I said, Tyreek, your father got hit by a bus. He wants you to come and see him. I said it just like this, no cap. I said it just like this, no cap. Tyreek said, see him for what? I said, he said he in the hospital. Both his legs was broke. He went to the hospital, went to rehab. He wanted Tyreek. Tyreek said, I'm not going to see him. I told him, he kept calling me. I said, I can't make him come see you. He don't want to see you. He don't want to see you. He laid up. He wants you to come and see him for what? Anyway, a man is not a man because he wears pants. A man is because he take care of his responsibility. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you. Yeah. That's true. But yeah, when each time he wound up in the hospital, he wanted Tyreek to come and see him. But what? I told Tyreek. He kept coming. He ain't come. I can't make Tyreek come see you in the hospital. I can't make that boy come and see you. All I can do is tell him. I don't make my son do anything. That's his choice. If he want to come and see you, I have no problem taking Tyreek to go see you. Not a problem at all, because that's his choice. That's his choice. No, I ain't visiting in their town. But I didn't visit him. I told when he went in their town, I told Tyreek, hey, your father called me. So I said, look, okay. When he got hit by the bus about maybe a year ago, I told Tyreek, hey, your father got hit by a bus in the hospital. He broke a leg. And that's it. She said, tell somebody to block me again, LOL. I blocked you. I'm sorry, Chelsea. I didn't know I blocked you. But yeah. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't have whatever Tyreek want to do, he do. My son is a grown man. If he don't want to speak to you or do anything, he don't have. I tell my, I would never make my son do nothing. I would never. And the reason why you had my son and go to the store, get shoes, didn't pick him up, promised him a dog he never seen when he was 6 years old, never got, left him, you got the fight and you left him there with the man who was going to shoot you, all types of stuff. No. No, I don't do that. I've been started making my son, he do his own. My son do what he wants when it comes to that man. When it comes to him. And that's why I tell him all the time. And then y'all, and this is what he always do, y'all, every year. Father's Day. Tyreek ain't call me Father's Day. I'm his father. That's what I tell. I'm his father. I do, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I tell him, I'm his father. Why would he call you? Oh, and he broke a lot of promises. And Tyreek can tell you, Tyreek got a brother that's 20 years older than him. Him and his brother get together and they talk about their father and be laughing on the phone and be tripping. I go in there, what y'all laughing at? Me and Kelly and they're talking about Tony, and neither one of them call him dad or father. They call him by his name, Tony. His name is Antonio. Tyreek has his father's middle name. But yeah, both of them had their father's middle name. Because Kelly's name is Kelly Antonio. Tyreek's name is Tyreek Antonio. Nobody has his last name. His other son don't have his last name, neither one. But yeah. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Jimmy from Mississippi. It's just crazy. My son, yeah. He called him every Father's Day. Want to know why he ain't call him my father. I just laugh. I look and I just sit back and I know I just look and I tell him, I know for a fact Tyreek never did nothing to you. I never did nothing to you. But you don't get that. And I would never make my son call you on Father's Day. Because you don't do nothing for him. Yeah, you get child support. But it's more than people realize I get child support. I can sit back. No, it don't work like that. It's more than just child support. It's more than just child support. And then first, I never wanted child support. Only thing I wanted him to do was be in Tyreek. Like, I didn't have my father in my life. My father, last time I seen my father, I was 7 years old. And I could tell you what I was doing, what I had on, where we was at, and everything. And I was 7 years old. We was up on Georgia Avenue. My father was smoking a cigarette. I was walking. My father would take me to the store, possibly give me a bicycle. He went in the store. The bicycle was more than what he cost. He said, "Baby, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. We gonna get the bicycle." Tony was in the house with my aunt Juanita. I was with my dad. Never seen a bicycle. Last time I heard about my father was dead, and I was 17 years old. That was 10 years later. 10 years later. Okay? I always wanted Tyreek Father to be in his life. I didn't want anything. I just wanted him to be in his life. That's it. That's all. And he didn't do that. So, yeah, I don't think Tyreek owed him anything. His other son say the same thing. He don't even he called him Tony. And he don't, yeah. Yeah. But if Tyreek aunts and grandmother was still alive, Tyreek would have been with them. That's my story with my daughter. He said, that's my story with my daughter. Okay, yeah. The same way my son, they didn't answer for him. So he called me and asked him right next to me. Yolanda, I like that one. Yeah, so I don't make my son do anything he don't want to do. My son has zero respect for his father, and I hate that. Me as a mother, I honestly, I hate the fact that Tyreek don't have no respect for him, Tyreek. But I know why. I'm not mad at him. I just hate that because I always wanted him to have that connection with his father because I didn't have it. I remember my father was about 6'1", black. Look, he was black like the streets. He was that black. I remember that's the last thing I remember with my father, and I didn't have that in my life, and I wanted that so much for my son, so much, and he couldn't give it to me. I was telling him, I don't want child support. Just be with your son. His aunt and his grandmother used to say, Tony not here with Tyreek. And I said, I didn't even worry about it. They got Tyreek every holiday, every time she had a work day, Tyreek was going down the country because they live in Upper Marlboro, but they live deep in Upper Marlboro. Tyreek had his own room. He was down there. It was so sweet. It was nice. And they say, oh, Tony come here. He don't say nothing. They used to tell me, I would say, I don't even worry about it, as long as y'all got him. His mother, ooh, I never had to ask him for nothing. When I say I didn't have to say, hey, I need Pampers or anything, I never needed or wanted anything for far as Tyreek. I really didn't. My family would help me, but his grandmother and aunt on his father's side, every 2 weeks she got paid. Every month the grandmother got a check. She got 2 checks every month. She'll call me up. Can you come up here and pick this money up? Can you come up here? I bought this for Tyreek. And I'll be like, oh, he come down for the weekend. I get it for the weekend. When I left, Tyreek had clothes, money, everything. They gave him everything. It was just like, it's only 4 of them. His Tyreek 2 girl cousins. It's only 2 girls and 2 boys. That's it in their whole family. Everybody else on that Tyreek side of the family is deceased, except his 2 cousins and his brother. That's it. On his father's side of the family. Tyreek has a grandfather. Tony's father, Tyreek never met. He went as far like 7, 8 years ago. Oh, I want Tyreek to meet my father. And I was cool with him meeting the father. The father talked to the father on the phone and said, yeah, he was just telling me he just found out about Tyreek. I was like, well, he wanted to meet him, set it up and everything. They never even showed up. I go to spot to meet every weekend and stuff with Suitland subway station. Cause that's why I used to meet his sister sometimes when I ain't want to ride all the way down there. I would meet him at Suitland subway station with me. And they wanted to meet, the grandfather said he wanted to meet Tyreek. And I said, okay, we can meet at Suitland subway. They said, "Cut." We waited 2 hours. They never showed up. Tyreek was so mad. He was so mad because guess what? My mother had a grandfather. He knew my grandfather, but my grandfather wasn't really my grandfather. He was the grandfather I only knew. And Tyreek never knew his grandfather, so he wanted that. He knew my granddaddy, William Plute. He knew him, but he didn't know him long because my grandfather left him, and I had Tyreek late. I had Tyreek late in life. I had Tyreek when I was 34. All Tanya kids, they could remember everything about my grandfather because they were old. Tanya was younger when she had her. She had her first child when she was 19, 20. I ain't had my child until I was later on in life. So, I didn't really. And the fact when he found out he had a grandfather on his father's side, he wanted to meet him. And I didn't leave. We was waiting because Tyreek didn't want to leave. Tyreek was so hopeful. And when he didn't show up, you could see the disappointment. So I don't let my son get disappointed no more. I don't let that That disappointment stuff, no. Mm-mm. You can call me today. Somebody can call me and God, and I'm truly sorry. Somebody can call me today and say, "Hey, Tyreek father is in the hospital. He want to see Tyreek ASAP." And I guarantee you, Tyreek ain't gonna go. And Tyreek say, "Mom, I want to go." I would take him because that's my son. I would do it, but they be like, "Tia, can you come and see him?" No, for what? Call his wife. No, I have no need. I'm good. Tyreek have no need to see you. No. Mm. All right, it tastes. I stop tasting it so I gotta get back used to the taste. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Truly isn't. Yeah. Yeah, I've been running on. Look, I have 128 in here. I have 77. 44 thumbs up. Make it make sense. Y'all hit that button. Y'all hit that button. Say no. OMG. I don't even know how I got on the topic of that. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how I just got on that talk. Oh, we was talking about, yeah, because I got to go to this shoppers and I don't want to go. I don't feel like being bothered. I might go to the other shop and see if they got any more water. They might stock up. I don't know. I might call. I am definitely going to call. He said, thank you, Jesus. I finished working on time for one. But it's that's still his father. Yeah, that might be still his father, but I can't make my son do anything he don't want to do. If my son said they say he in the house and my son don't want to go see him, I'm not gonna make my son do anything he don't want to do. Life is too short. So you reap what you sow. His father chose not to be in his father. And yeah, and that's the result. Yeah, he chose. And then, with that, lies come with it. My son has a vivid memory. He remember everything. I sometimes I dislike that, but my son remember everything. He'd sit back and tell me, son, I just look at him. My son remember everything. My son could literally come in here and tell you so many stories about his father. His father did him. I'm just telling you a little bit. It's much more. It's much more, but I ain't got time for it. And the only reason I got on this subject because I have to go to the shoppers to get some water because shoppers is the only one I know I can go in and get water for like really cheap. She said I got two in the so I can relate. I have a question. Since Jesus was crucified by humans on cross, why did we the worst use worst moment in his murder weapon as a symbol of crime? I had no reason. I don't drink tap water. he said tap. I don't drink tap water. If I had a filter over and that's what I'm now. If I had a filter over my water, I might drink tap water. But I haven't drunk tap water in so many years. I'm cheap too, but I haven't drunk tap water in so many years. If I had a filter over my tap water, I would drink it. But my water, to me, it has a smell. And I tell Tyreek all the time, it has a smell. When I'm cooking, if I ain't boiling, the water don't boil, I don't use the water. I use bottled water. To me, it has a smell. It has a smell to me. And every time I used to go to the rental office and say, maybe, oh, they don't smell nothing. I smell it. It says it's all in your hair. I don't know. But no, it might not, it might not be in my head. He gonna say it's in your head. I might even gonna go with that one, Mr. Spencer, because it's not in my head. Truly, I don't think it is. Because I'm not the only one who smelled it. So I know it's not. I missed the announcement about your new home. Congrats. Did you do a video on the house? No, I did not do it. I didn't do it. The line. I didn't. The line love too. I didn't do it. Yeah, you. I really didn't. I didn't do it. But I'm going to do one. I'm definitely going to do one before I even move in. Because before I move in, I'm getting it. Look. I'm getting this. I'm going this. I'm getting it sprayed. I'm gonna get it checked out to make sure no holes. It's a lot of stuff I want to do. I cooked some beef tips yesterday, and they in the house, and I didn't eat them or anything. It's in the house. I'm thinking about cooking some cabbage with it, and that's it. Some beef tips and some cabbage because it's already in gravy. I don't want no rice. I don't want no mashed potatoes, so I'm just probably just eat that with some cabbage. That's it. That's all I'm probably eat. My brother, I'm about to go in there and make him some turkey sausages, some eggs, and some oatmeal. That's what I'm gonna make him for breakfast. Yesterday or today. Tap water. I think Mr. God, he playing. For some reason I want to say Mr. Montgomery. He must be talking about me. Say, are you going to the Lincoln Memorial today? No, I'm not going. No, I'm not going down there. I've been following you. Oh, thank you. She said she been following me. Thank you for you. I'm excited for you. Thank you for. I'm excited for me too. Sometimes I would. See, probably say sometimes her water smell. See, it don't be because I'm not the only one smell it. My son smelled it, and Tanya used to say she smelled it. I don't drink. That's why I don't drink. Maybe I buy one of them things to put on their head of water come on maybe then, but I don't. And then my son, he probably, I think he been drinking bottled water all his life. Oh, but you know what? If I had to drink it, it was no water in sight. And only water I had to drink, yeah, I would drink it. I would have no choice because I would die without water. I would die without water. But yeah, I have a choice. The fact that I have a choice, let me take this off. It's on. You should have gone. I'm not, Ali West, I'm not going down there. I am not going down there. Yes, I do. I do. I do turkey links, round sauce. I do all types. It don't even matter. Only reason why I wouldn't go down there because it's Ali West downtown is not like it used to be. And yeah. I get on the subway and I have no problem with that, but I'm not going there. That's nothing I want to do. I know it's contests and everything, but that's nothing I want to do. I'm glad they coming to DC. I have anxiety. I can't be around a rock of people. I'm not that person. Last time I went somewhere and they had A Street thing, I had a full-fledged attack. I can't be around a lot of people, and it's going to be a lot of people down there. It's going to be a lot of people, and I can't do a lot of people. That's something I couldn't do. I don't mind the walking. I don't mind going down there. I don't mind going to the subway. I just can't do a lot of people. And it's going to be a lot of people. I'm not the only one that's want to go down there. There's going to be a lot of people down there. I can't do it. She said, I feel I can't do a lot of people, baby. I know it's good content. I'll watch it on TV. I have 134 people in here. I have 56 thumbs up. Make it make sense. Is that a cab? Oh, yeah, that's a cab. I ain't seen a cab in a long time. I ain't even know. Look, that's a cab, y'all. I ain't seen a cab in a long time. Somebody called a cab. Okay. Hello, T. Chat. Go and pick up your water. You don't owe that woman a comments. I know, but I don't want to be rude. Y'all, when I say this lady make a point to come to me and talk to me, she make it a point, and I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. When I say that lady tell me all her business, and I just be looking at her like, why? And then the thing about it, she'll be ringing my groceries up. It be people behind us. And I be like, them people be listening. And I be saying, and when I be saying stuff, I don't never say it out loud. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Man, the stuff I be saying in my head when this lady be talking, I be like, God, please forgive me. I don't want to know. That's a cab. That's a red cab. I don't want to hear that. I don't know. But I'm just like I said, I'm trying to be different. Like this, I'm trying to, honestly, y'all, I'm trying to do better. Honestly trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. I am really am. So guess what? When I go in there, she talks to me, I'm just gonna smile. And I say things to people in the most harsh way, and I don't mean it. So I'm working on how I talk to people. When I say I'm working because this morning I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I had to tell her ho 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 ho. She said, "Don't be doing that." I said, "Ho, we having a conversation." I said, I ain't trying to be me, but I said, I'm answering your question. You not letting me finish. You keep cutting me off. She said, oh my God, you said it so nice. She was so shy. I said, I told you I'm trying to be different. She just started laughing. Because we was having a conversation. We was talking and she was just talking over me, wouldn't let me get an edge in. And I was like, ho, ho, ho. And normally I just start cussing her out, but I didn't do that. And we'd get to arguing and we'd still be talking though. But this time it was like, ho, ho, ho. She said, she loved that. She said, I love that for you. Look at you. I was like, thank you. I feel so good. I learned what is the best for me to keep my mouth. Because he said, I learned best to keep my mouth closed. Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go with the flow. Y'all need to get y'all girl Sophie T up and get her together. I go over, she asked me, I come over her house Friday. She asked me to come over her house Friday at 11 o'clock. I'll probably get there Friday at 10. She asked me to come over her house this Friday at 10 o'clock. And I definitely will be there. She said, don't block the best. You just smile. Okay, I just. But see, the one thing about me, Lala, I don't like, I'm that person. I don't want to lie to you. I don't like to pretend. I'm not a good pretender. And that's one of the things I swore. I don't go around nobody I don't care for. I don't do that. I can't do that because I can't fake the funk. That's a part of who I am. I can't fake the funk. What I'm not going to pretend like I like you. I'm not going to pretend like we're friends. I'm not going to do that. Because I had one friend I can't go around at all because I'm not going to sit in your face, smile, and talk to you knowing I don't care for you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So I prefer not to go around you. I prefer not to handle interaction with you. To keep me at peace and keep me from lying, I'd rather just stay away from you. You know, because you go around somebody you don't care for, you're going to fake the funk and you're going to lie. I'm not that person. I'd rather just don't go around you. That's just how I am. Why go around you and I got to pretend like I like you? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put myself in that situation. Oh, Sophie T in the house. Sophie T in the house. We talked to you outside. Oh, Angie, hey, sis. But yeah, I can't go around people that I just can't do it. I can't fake the phone. I'm not a good faker. So guess what? I don't do. Yes, I have 133 people in here. I had 64 thumbs up. Of course, you don't. They said, just keep away from ONG. So see, I know, right? She wrote, y'all. Hey, I'm going to call you when I get on my license. Look, y'all, sometimes I call my sister. I have absolutely nothing to talk about. We'd be on the phone and just be talking about random crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh, crazy stuff. I'm about to call her and mess with her now, y'all. She woke. I like the fact she woke. Ah! Yeah. Sis, I'm definitely going to be calling you. TT Squad, my purse broke. Did I tell y'all my purse broke? I don't know if I told y'all my purse broke. My purse broke. My big black purse. Now I got this. My purse broke. Yesterday I was getting out the car. My purse broke. I said, OMG. My son gonna tell me I had too much stuff in it. I said, no. No, that's not what it is. That's not what happened. No. My purse broke. That's why I'm going to Ross. Oh, okay. She said, speak clearly and direct. You're making your needs clear. It's not rude. Okay. Y'all, my it's broke, y'all. Yeah. I meant to say, my purse is broke. My purse is broke, y'all. And I'm really have to get a new purse. My purse is broke. And that's my church purse. I have to go get. You know what? You sound like my son. No. You sound like my bestie this morning. No. Excuse me. It's like, it was like a little rubber band popped on it. Now when you put through the side, it won't work. So I have to go get me another one. She said, you did. It was like an overnight. I did though. Oh, that's why I'm going to Ross today because I gotta get me a purse. That's what I meant to tell y'all. I'm trying to figure out because yesterday I had to go. Yeah, my purse broke. My head itch. Ooh, oh, my head itch. Ooh, oh, my head itch. Oh, I'm gonna scratch it. Ooh, God, my head itch. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, ooh, goodness gracious. Okay, my head itch. I'm sorry. Yeah, my purse broke. So I gotta go get me a purse. But y'all, like I told you, I said I was going to the market this weekend, right? So I had $100. I had $100, and the reason why I say had because yesterday my windshield wipers, I tried to clean my windows, and the rubber came up. So I had to go get some windshield wipers. Do y'all know they don't sell windshield wipers as a set? They sell them separate. They sell them separate. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And I was like, you want what for what? Windshield wipers, $28. I had to buy a gas cap because it kept telling me to change my gas cap. So I bought a gas cap. Gas cap, $19. Time I left there, out my $100, I spent $43 and some change. I said, oh my God. That way, just get more money out of you. That's not the way. What? So I said, like, so I got paid what for each one? What? She said, yeah. I said, so they don't come in as a pack. I said, well, I only really need one windshield. I said, I only need one windshield wiper. She said, but eventually the other one go back. So I wound up getting two. I wound up getting the gas cap. Y'all, it came to $43 and some change. I gave that lady $60. I looked, she gave me $14. Like I said, this don't make no sense. And some change. I just put my head there. I said, oh my God, Lord. I said, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I got less money to go to because I got 40. Let me see, 40. I got 4. I got 50. I had $52 for the I had $52 for the yes, and for the windshield wipers and that my gas cap. My gas cap was $19. I said, do you have one 19? I said, do y'all have one cheaper? She said, it's the one for this car. I was like, I I was like, oh wow. I just thought you can go in and get any gas cap. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot go in and get any gas cap. You gotta get the one to go with your car. Cause lady was like, what engine in it? What's the make and model? And I told her, she said, I got it. I was like, you got know all that? I was like, okay. She said, well, go get your VIN number. So I went and got my VIN number, gave my VIN number because they wanted to know what speed or something. I was like, basic. No, it's not basic. I forgot how many this and that. I was like, Called my sister up, told her, I said, you know, I did spend $43. She was like, $43 on what? And I told her about the blinds and everything, the windshield blades and all that. But I got them on in there. But guess what? It do work kind of good though. So I ain't mad. I needed it. Because if it rained, I can't see, but one side, it would have been this side. I couldn't see on that side, would have sunk down. So I did the right thing. I did it. But I was like, I didn't want to. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I didn't even want to. I have 145 people in here. I have 79, I'm 69 thumbs up. Make it make sense. Go ahead and start putting that thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumbs up. I would have called them. Yes, I'm about to drink the last of my coffee, then I'm done with coffee. I'm gonna go in here and fix this breakfast for my brother and talk trash on him. I'm gonna call you, sis. Mm. It's an acquired taste. You have to get used to it. Mm. 15. So this coffee was 45 calories because I used 3 of them things and they 15 a piece. Isn't it 15, 30 a piece? Something like that. Yeah, I think they 15 a piece. I think they 15. It might be 30 a piece. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, TT Squad. Okay. What are y'all doing in the house? What are y'all doing at work? What are y'all doing that y'all cannot push my button up? Ping, 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 ping. Say no. Let me start. Boys. Good morning. Excuse me. Excuse me. My favorite coffee brand. Folger. Is that Folger? Yeah, Folger. Columbia. Let me say Columbia. Because it could be any brand, long as it's Columbia. It could bring any band, long as it's Columbia. I love Columbia. And I like Columbia because it's nice and strong. It's nice and strong. Finished working the supermarket looking for food. I know that's right. Thank you. Ah, she said I just pushed the button. Thank you. Thank you. What else gonna say? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix. I'm going to get me a bag. I gotta go to. I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to go to the shoppers? Do I want to go to the shoppers right now, or do I want to wait till I get off of work and go, or what? I'm trying to figure out how can I do this. Hey Tony, I'm trying to figure out how can I do this. I really do. I heard it that one before. I'm trying to figure out how can I do this because, y'all, when I get off, by it still being snow out there, I gotta hurry up and get home so I can have parking space. Y'all, I was down the street when I got home. I had to park down the street, so I didn't go back out and move my car. So then when I left out this morning, I had to walk down the street. Y'all, it's dark in the morning, okay? When I leave out, it's dark. I don't want to walk down the street. Let me tell you, I'm not going to the Amish market on Thursday. I'm going to the Amish market on Friday. The reason why I'm going to the Amish market on Friday because I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. I called them yesterday and told them, remember my gum felt swollen and they never called me back. So I called them back, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, and they gave me an appointment and I forgot about it. I think I called them Monday, or was it? I think I called them Monday. So they gave me an appointment for tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Y'all, I told that lady in the store I was going to be there at 10 o'clock. I forgot. I'll be there early in the morning. No, I will not. I got an appointment at 10 o'clock. I forgot about it. I go to the dentist tomorrow. I definitely go to the dentist because my kid. Yeah, I can't be. Something going on. And I told lady, I called him. I said, y'all did x-rays. Y'all said the x-rays was good and this was good, but my teeth, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna see about my teeth. Cause the lady was like, Miss Walter, you're not due for a clean. I said, I ain't calling for a clean. I'm calling y'all about my teeth and this and that. And the lady made me an appointment. She was like asking me 50 million questions and everything. And I was like, I can't describe it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get my teeth checked out tomorrow. Woo! That was strong. Okay, I had 135. I had 77 people in here with this thumbs up before I leave. Try to make it to 100. Try to make it to 100. I need 23 more people. 23 more people hit that like. Hit that like button. And guess what? Hit that share button. Share, share, share. She said, you're right, Tim. You say it's time to watch. Double tap the screen. I love that. Thank you. It smells good. It smelled, after when we first did it was them. Now it smells good. Yeah. Since I'm about to call you, though. When I get on my line, I'm going to definitely call you. I like when you say that. If you support Black women, hit that like button. I like that for us. Okay. I got to call my sister. I got to call her. I know the fact that she up, y'all know I got to call her, okay? Because she don't be up this early. It's early in the morning. I love that when she up early in the morning. Okay. Okay. Say nah. Yeah, CG Square. I'm about to. Okay. Okay. Y'all hear me because it's 81. Oh, y'all hear me. We need 19 more. Hello. Oh, we need 18 more. Hello. Y'all be tripping, don't I? I don't know what's be going on. I be tripping. Y'all, honestly, I don't know. I am who I am. I love who I am. I don't think I am changing for the better. So guess what? Love me. Love me. To know me is to love me. To love me is to know me. Hey, say no. Y'all, I'm telling you, OMG, that's the truth though. Like you can know some people and you can like them, but you don't love them. You don't love their ways. You just don't love certain things. I know that cause see them kids in the street. They see the kids in the street and they see they spinning around there. And look at Marcus, y'all. Look at Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Come here. Where you going to? I got my brother in the car. About to talk some trash to him. Here you go. Come on. Look, y'all. Here go my brother. Now, that means he don't want to get in the car, y'all, because he coming on that side. I mean, he want to talk to me. Oh, he got a different sweatsuit on. Okay. Hey. How you doing? What's going on? Why your sweatsuit don't match?
I got it backwards.
Yeah. Why you got it backwards?
You got it backwards.
What you about to do?
To the can lane, to the gas station.
Go. I don't have no tissue. Hold on. Here, get some tissue. Wipe your nose. No, that's not clean. I don't have. You need to wipe your nose.
Something on?
Yes. Come here. Look right there. Come here. Come here. You got stuff all on your face. Get this.
This got out the damn shower.
Did you wash your face?
Yeah.
No, you couldn't have.
I
No, you didn't.
and shit it on myself.
Oh my God.
Big and sleep.
Good morning, y'all. I got up to go to the bathroom on my way back. You ain't on your way back to see, because I'm about to call you. I'm about to call y'all. I gotta go help my brother out. So guess what? We didn't get to 100. We had 15 more people. We had 15 more people need to hit that button. But I gotta help my brother real quick. So I gotta go. So guess what? Like, share, subscribe. TT Squad out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.